Scotland. And the Scottish people, well, they're getting a bit of a raw deal in this union. And I'm English, and I have to admit it. No wonder they want to leave. You can't blame them, really. They're paying more for their electricity, their energy, in Scotland than people are in England. How can that be? They're energy rich. They're supplying about 52% of the UK's electricity. A couple of weeks ago, in the PMQs, Prime Minister's Questions, the SNP Westminster leader, Stephen Flynn, he's a bit of a formidable character, actually. Pretty good. But he called on our Rishi Sunak to reduce the price of energy bills. Good. Yeah, good idea. What do you say? With profits for companies at the record highs. Even better, I would say. Well, Flynn said that what they are saying is they intend to raid the pockets of ordinary Scots while lining the pockets of Westminster. Yes, I happen to agree with that. Ofgem has reduced the price cap, but the energy bills are still expected to rise. There's madness here. We'll get into that in a moment. Well, why does Scotland pay more for its electricity? I don't think there's one, specific reason. I think it sort of boils down to multiple different ones. A key part of this, though, is the UK's rather outdated, but like the sewage system, energy market. It's absolutely ridiculous how we how we price our kilowatt hour of electricity. Well, the model is still determined by the most expensive generator. Yeah. Electricity produced by burning gas. And now we're going to be looking at coal very soon too. More expensive. Well, this means that despite Scotland being an energy-rich nation, holding huge potential in renewables, such as all those wind turbines, for instance, there's hydro as well. Well, that's the mad thing is they're still beholden to the UK energy model. Makes no sense. Because renewable energy is cheap. And it keeps on producing. Especially hydro. Day and night, hydro is. But wind ain't bad either. I mentioned this in a previous video. We're paying about 150 million a year to turn off the Scottish wind turbines because we don't have any way of using the power they produce. Madness. Instead of giving it to the Scots free, get their energy bills down, no, they just turn them off. Got no way of getting the power from A to B. The infrastructure is outdated. How on earth we're going to go over to electric vehicles, I don't know. We don't have any way of getting the power from A to B. It's going to take a long time to improve our infrastructure. It's taken us a very long time to have what we've got now. Well, towards the end of 2022, revealed that Scotland had generated a record amount of renewable energy. A total of 7,350, I can't remember now, 58 megawatts hours. It was produced in April, May, and June last year. Well, a 36% increase from the same period in 2021. There's a lot of electric, you see. There's those little spinny wind turbine whirligig thing. You know. Things that have chopped up all the birds, apparently, if you speak to the flat earthers. Rubbish. Anyway, the figures are provided by the House of Commons Library in 2021 previously showed that the electricity network in Scotland accounts for almost 52% of the total network across the United Kingdom. 52. I know I've already mentioned that. Phenomenal figure. Maddening. It really is maddening. No wonder the Scots have had enough. They're getting desperate for their independence. I don't blame them. I really don't blame them. England is, well, they're sucking the blood out of them, really. They're like leeches. But does Scotland pay more than England? Yes. Statistics regularly show that Scotland has higher average energy bills than most living in England, despite being such an energy-rich nation. And last June, amid the cost of living crisis, the average bill was £1,651 per year, compared to, in Scotland that is, and that's compared to £1,554 in England. In Wales, meanwhile, the average was 1,525. Why is Scotland poor? Maybe you know. Please leave it in the comments down below. I just find this is a Mickey take. It's got to be a massive Mickey. There's loads of figures out there that can confirm that and I got my information from the National and the Herald. But it's yeah. I understand why. I really do. Why they feel they must leave. Because we tell them that they can't survive without us, but it's actually the other way round. England needs Scotland. It's a rich resource. Well, you tell me what you think. Please leave it in the comments down below. And please, please, please click like and subscribe, and maybe that little bell icon, because then you get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video. And I'm sorry about the sunglasses, but my eyes are really was computer work. See, yeah. Well, please leave it in the comments down below. Tell you what, secret word of today. I wasn't going to do one, but I'm going to do one now. Braveheart. It's got to be freedom. Freedom! Thank you, Chief. I've got another hat. Freedom! Something like that. Anyway, time for me to go, because I have to tell you, though, so remember, secret word today is freedom. And if you want to support the channel, do it on Patreon or buy us coffee, and the links are down below in the description. It is very much appreciated. Couldn't do this without it. Really good. Well.